King Charles' right to slim down monarchy as Prince William can silence critics. With a slimmed-down monarchy, the map for future royal generations. What is the one way Prince William can silence critics who say the royal family are stretched too thin? One of the hallmarks of King Charles' reign has been his desire to have a slimmed-down monarchy, and not repeat the days where the balcony of Buckingham Palace was full with non-working royals and their families. Despite this, with the Princess of Wales and the Princess Royal currently out of action, it has been pointed out just how thinly spread members of the royal family are as they continue with their engagements and charity work. It appears, however, that there are no plans to introduce any other royals to take up the strain, and that it will stay that way as the future unfolds, a plan which former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond says is a positive step. I still hold to the idea that the slimmed-down royal family is indeed the right model for the future. Jenny exclusively tells OK! It's in line with most European monarchies and is sensitive to the constant criticism that the royal family cost taxpayers too much. Adding new working royals to the payroll will only exacerbate that criticism. I think the model William has experimented with is the answer, drafting in his cousins here and there, for example garden parties, to spice things up a bit. It makes such occasions even more special and allows those cousins to get on with their lives as they wish, without the strictures of the royal diary. So I think the King and William are entirely right to be determined to keep the core of working royals a small, tight unit that can be accountable to the public purse. Jenny's comments come after it emerged that Prince William plans to follow on his father's work and streamline the royal family as much as possible, expressing his fears and confirming that a source close to the prince had said a smaller monarchy is William's hope for the future. The Daily Mail's Richard Eden wrote, "He told me, when the older members of the family retire, His Royal Highness won't be inviting anyone else to become working royals. It remains to be seen if he will even want his two younger children to be working royals," he shared. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, is the only other royal under 60, which could mean by the time William ascends the throne and Kate becomes queen, they could be the only full-time royals left. That is what William wants, the source claims. He sees the small European monarchies as the model for the future. The prospect of a future slimmed-down monarchy was previously questioned by Princess Anne. In a rare interview to Canadian broadcaster, CBC News, the princess spoke about the plans and questioned whether it was a long-term solution. The princess said, "Well, I think the slimmed down was said in a day when there were a few more people around. It doesn't sound like a good idea from where I'm standing, I would say. I'm not quite sure what else we can do." "Well, you know what you're getting because he's been practicing for a bit, and I don't think he'll change," she said. "You know, he is committed to his own level of service, and that will remain true."